When I first started building a team, I thought culture would just happen. Hire good people, treat them fairly, and boom, great culture, right? Wrong. My first attempts at building culture failed miserably. There was confusion, frustration, even resentment. I thought I was creating a place people loved to work, but the reality was they were stressed, unclear, and some eventually left. But those failures taught me the lessons I needed to eventually build a team culture that people not only respected, but actually started to love. And today I want to share that journey with you. The mistakes I made, the leadership shifts that changed everything, and the real framework I use now to help founders create team cultures that are strong, healthy, and lasting. If you're building a team or want to lead better, this video is for you. Let's start with the failures, because that's where the real lessons come from. Here are the 3 big mistakes I made early on. No clarity, just vibes. I assumed culture was about good vibes, team lunches, casual chats. But without clear roles, responsibilities, and expectations, those good vibes turned into mixed signals and confusion. Second, inconsistency. One week I was the chill, hands-off founder. Next week I was micromanaging every little thing. I remember one team meeting where I said, take initiative, own your work. And a week later, someone made a decision without checking in and I shut it down. Right there, I broke trust. I thought I was encouraging ownership, but my actions said the opposite. That inconsistency made the team feel like they were walking on eggshells. And third, avoiding hard conversations. I thought being a nice leader meant keeping things light and avoiding conflict. But all that did was delay feedback, let small issues pile up, and quietly build resentment. I thought I was being kind and flexible, but really I was being unclear, inconsistent, and honestly, on self-reflection, unfair. If you've struggled with culture, you're not alone. Most founders do, because we misunderstand what culture is. Culture isn't snacks in the office or a fun Slack channel. Culture is how decisions are made, how people feel when they succeed or when they fail, the unwritten rules everyone follows, even if nobody says them out loud. And here's the hard truth. Culture always exists. The only question is, are you designing it or is it designing itself? My early failures taught me that if you don't actively lead culture, it defaults into chaos. After stumbling initially, I built a strong framework I still use today to create strong culture. I call it the 3 C's of team culture. Clarity, people need to know exactly what's expected of them. Consistency, culture lives in repeated behaviors, not one-off moments. And care, people stay when they feel valued beyond just their output. So let's break each of these down. The first one, clarity. Without clarity, even great people will flounder. I learned that the hard way. So I started writing down roles, responsibilities, and clear success metrics. Every new hire got a playbook. Every project had an owner. And the shift was dramatic. Confusion disappeared. People knew what winning looked like. One teammate who'd been with us for a while even told me, I never knew if I was doing a good job until you started setting clear goals. That line stuck with me because it made something click. Clarity isn't just operational, it's emotional. It tells people you're on the right track, you're doing a good job. So here's a leadership tip. Clarity isn't restrictive, it's liberating. When people know the rules of the game, they play the game with confidence. On to the second pillar, consistency. Inconsistency kills culture faster than anything else. So I built rhythms, simple, repeatable habits that created stability. Weekly check-ins at the same time, monthly reviews with the same structure, and celebrating wins in the same way every time. One of the founders I worked with, Rahul, was frustrated that his team kept missing deadlines. So we introduced one simple practice called wins for the week. Every Monday, each person would set 3 clear priorities, and every Friday, they'd report back. That was it. Within 2 months, deadlines were being met without drama or chasing. These routines built trust. People knew what to expect, and that predictability made them feel safe. Remember, leadership isn't about big speeches. It's about small, consistent actions, repeated until they become culture. So the third pillar, care. Finally, culture has to be human. not just productive, not just high performing, human. For me, that meant knowing my team's personal goals, not just their KPIs, checking in on how they're doing, not just what they're doing, and creating space where honest feedback didn't come with fear. I remember once adjusting a project deadline because I remembered a team member's family member was having surgery that week. She hadn't asked, but I knew, and so I made some space. A few months later, she told me that one act made her feel more committed than any bonus ever could. That's what real care looks like. It doesn't mean being soft, it means seeing people as whole humans. The result is loyalty, energy, and a team that genuinely cares about the work, not just the paycheck. So what changed when I rebuilt culture with clarity, consistency, and care? Well, before team members were confused and disengaged, I, for one, was micromanaging constantly, and the culture was pretty fragile. One bad week, one bad team member could break it. But after, people owned their roles, trust grew, and I didn't have to hover around the team. And the team actually loved working together, and it showed in the results. One of the moments that really hit me, someone I'd hired referred their friend and said, "I want her to experience this culture too." That's when I knew we'd built something worth protecting. If you're building culture right now, here are the lessons I'd leave you with. Culture isn't perks, it's patterns. It's kindness. People do their best work when they know what's expected. Consistency builds safety, rituals and rhythms matter more than words, and care creates commitment. When people feel seen, they give their best. And whether you like it or not, leadership drives culture. Whatever you model is what the team will follow. And culture won't just happen. You have to build it, lead it, and live it. So here's my challenge to you this week. Pick one of the three pillars, clarity, consistency, or care, and make one tiny upgrade to it in your team. Because it's not about being perfect, it's about being intentional. And when you get it right, culture becomes your greatest advantage. If you want to create a culture within your team or break out from the Chief Everything Officer trap, take the 3-question quiz linked below. It'll match you with a business coach and unlock a 30-minute free coaching session. They can help you reach from chaos to clarity on the culture front and so much more. And of course, like and subscribe for more playbooks like these. I'll see you in the next one.